Hi, my name is Stinkin-Thinkin-itus and welcome to my video podcast, The 12 Failure Diseases, The Dirty Dozen. The 12 worst sabotage patterns that most humans fall prey to that not only limits their success on all levels, including relationships, finance, and health, but more importantly, limits their happiness, empowerment, and ultimate fulfillment, as well as limiting their connection to their own source self. And if you don't allow yourself to fall into these disempowering patterns and instead do the complete opposite of these patterns to create patterns of success, then you will lead an absolutely amazing, exciting, adventurous, prosperous, loving, happy, healthy, and wealthy life. So enjoy my video podcast, The 12 Failure Diseases. Hi, my name is Stinkin-Thinkin-itus and I help success-minded people create the happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant lifestyle you love. In my videos, podcasts, articles, and books at Stinkin-Thinkin-itus.com, I reveal the master keys of success, business, money, leadership, and relationship, and the law of attraction to help you create and attract the happiness, health, wealth, and abundance and freedom that you desire. All right, so here we go. The 12 failure diseases, the dirty dozen. So, avoid these failure diseases for your optimal success and happiness and abundance, etc., or fall prey to them at your peril. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so here we go. This is going to be really simple, really easy. I'm going to lay out these failure diseases. Just do the opposite of them. You'll succeed. You'll be happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant in freedom and have a fabulous life. All right. Failure disease number 1. This is a classic one. Excuse-itus. Making excuses for what you can't do and why you can't do it. When. The 1,000 excuses that people use why they can't or shouldn't succeed or accomplish their dreams. Instead of making excuses why you can't, why not make excuses why you can? Instead of 1,000 excuses why you can't do something and why it's hard and so on and so forth, why don't you make 1,000 excuses for why it could be easy, why it could happen easily and effortlessly? And when people fall into this excuse-itis trap, they will often then move on to failure disease number 2, blame-itis. So, of course, when they make excuses why they couldn't, why they didn't, blah, 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 then they often resort to blaming this person, blaming that person, blaming the government, the economy, etc., etc. Basically, this is just another form of excuse-itis, blaming this, that, and the other thing for why they failed, why they couldn't do it, why they couldn't succeed, etc. And the sooner you take responsibility for your own failures, you will then be able to finally succeed. All right, so no more blame-itis. Screw that. All right, failure disease number 3, doubt-itis. Doubting is not your natural state of being. Doubting is fear-based crap. And doubt-itis' cousin is skeptic-itis. The classic skeptic who doubts this and doubts that and has to get 1,000 reasons why that, proof that it's good, proof that it won't fail. Again, more fear-based crap. Doubt is not your state of being. Being a skeptic is not your natural state of being. No one ever got rich and successful in happy, doubting, and being skeptical. Skeptics and doubters look for reasons why they shouldn't do something rather than why they should do it. They look for reasons why they can't do something and blame and make excuses why they can't and shouldn't, etc., etc. More fear-based crap. All right, failure disease number 4, complain-itis. bitching and moaning about why that's not good enough, and why that person did that, and why that doesn't happen, wah. Complaining about what you don't like and don't want rather than focusing on what you do want is a classic failure disease and will absolutely sabotage your success. News is all about complaining, so stop watching the freaking news. Gossip is all about complaining. It's all about being a victim and disempowered. Same for the news. Everybody's a victim. Everybody disempowered. Stop watching the news. Stop gossiping. Stop listening to gossip. If you're in a group of people and they start gossiping and bitching and moaning, put on your reverse lights and beep, 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 beep your ass out of there. It's a disempowered state. All right, failure disease number 5. Indecisive-itus and his sexy lover procrastination-itus. Those two are married and they are no fun. Stay away from them. So, of course, what is behind indecisive-itus and procrastination-itus? Well, it's fear of making a mistake. Now, classic example why we've been trained. We've been trained in school, even punished when we made mistakes. But making mistakes is actually how you learn. If you talk to any legitimate, successful business person or somebody who's a professional athlete, professional artist, professional musician, they learn by making crap. They learned by fucking up. They learned by making mistakes. They learned by failing. And then, of course, they learned how to succeed by failing. People are so deathly afraid of making a mistake that they do nothing because they're afraid of being slapped on the hand and spanked on the ass by mom and dad and their teachers. Now, indecisive-itus and his lover procrastination-itus, their cousins are impersistent-itus, which is lack of persistence, and his lover inconsistent-itus, which of course is lack of consistency. So of course they're related to indecisive-itus and procrastination-itus. Lack of being able to make a decision, procrastinating because you're afraid of making mistakes, fear of being rejected, etc., leads to lack of persistence and lack of consistency, which leads to another of their cousins, distraction-itus. You know, people get distracted by the next shiny thing and the next shiny thing, and they jump from here and jump from there, which really kind of leads us to one coming up, which is I'm getting to it. Instant gratification-itus, but we'll get to there. Now, in regards to success, and this is a classic training from one of the most top 10 success books of all time, Magic of Thinking Big. If you've never read it, you need to read it every freaking day of your life. And the classic quote from Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz is, "The magic word of success is now." Now is the magic word of success. Do it now. When you're inspired to do something, when you get an idea to do something, when you get introduced to an amazing opportunity, do it now. Do not procrastinate. Do not think about it. Do not get all the freaking details across space, time, and dimension. Do not go on the bathroom wall on the stupid internet to find out what idiot has bagged it. Just freaking do it. All right, for failure disease number 6, molehill-itus, a.k.a. soap opera-itus, turning little, insignificant, meaningless, unimportant things into big monster traumas and dramas. In other words, of course, turning little teeny molehills into big giant mountains. Classic failure disease, classic self-sabotage disease. Focusing more on what you don't want is classic molehill-itus, rather than on what you do want. Turning little insignificant, stupid things into big things, turning molehills into mountains. Don't sweat, like another classic success training, don't sweat the small stuff, because it's all small stuff. There is nothing significant going on planet Earth. And then from a law of attraction perspective, don't turn your little teeny thoughts into big giant monsters. Using momentum. Momentum should be used in a positive manner, not in a negative manner. If you keep banging on about crap, you're going to get more crap. More crap thoughts are going to come to your head. All right, failure disease number 7. Unworthy-itus. And his cousin or her cousin, victim-itus. And their second cousin, twice removed, not good enough-itus. So, classic failure disease, classic bullshit that we are taught on planet Earth, that we're unworthy, that we're sinful, that we're victims, that we're powerless, that we're not good enough. Crap, more crap, bullshit, lame, shit, fuck, crap. Belief in the lie of unworthiness is the biggest lie and stupidest, most worthless, disgusting belief that you could ever believe in, that the stupid religions have taught us, that we're sinful and unworthy and not good enough and we need to prove our worth to God. Crap, bullshit. I'm not good enough. I'm helpless. I'm powerless. Poor me. The whole stupid game of I'm a bigger victim than you. I've had it crappier than you. Bullshit. And their cousin, limitiditis, where we're taught that life is limited, resources are limited, more crap, more bullshit, more crap, more bullshit. You're limited, you're not unlimited, you are not limited, you are unlimited. There is no such thing as a limitation of anything, because we are powerful creators and we can create whatever we want. No such thing as a limited amount of oil or gas or anything, because we can just attract and create more. Lack-itus, classic. I'm not enough-itus. Bullshit, more crap. All right. Failure disease number 8, regret-itus. When you look back on your life and you go, oh, I wish I'd have done that. Oh, I wish I'd have done that. Instead of going back in your life and trying to fix your freaking past, why not just get on with your life with where you're at now and create what you want? And regret-itus is cousin and lover. Compare-itus, where you compare yourself to other people. Classic failure disease. Don't compare yourself to others. You're on a completely different journey than anybody else. You're on your own journey. The past doesn't matter. All that matters is what you're going to do now. So comparison is a massive sabotage pattern. The classic, I could have been a contender. So be one now. It doesn't matter how freaking old you are. It doesn't matter how many opportunities you've let slip through your hand. Get on with it. The world, the universe will give you 1,000 million more amazing opportunities, 10 times better than all the ones you passed by, if you'll just open up to them and get off your ass and get them going. Get off your ass and jam. All right, failure disease number 9, Stinkin-Thinkin-itus. Stinkin' is the biggest failure disease, and is really it's about thinking about what you don't like and don't want. Classic, everybody does it. Everybody is trained to bang on about what they don't like and fight against what they don't like, and that's classic self-sabotage. Classic kill your success pattern. Rather, better success pattern is to think about what you do want. Dream about what you do want. And of course, thinking about what you don't like is related to complain-itis, bitching, moaning, and complaining. Stinkin' thinking is basically a wrap-up of all the other failure diseases that I've given you and will give you, because they're all stinkin' thinking diseases. I should really rename this stinkin' thinking diseases. All right. Failure disease number 10, fast money-itis, instant gratification-itis. Lack of long-term thinking, fast food-itus. I need my money now. I need everything now. Basically, what's behind that is I want this so that I can be happy. If I get this, I'll be happy. If I get the lover, I'll be happy. If I get the money, I'll be happy. That's backwards thinking. You got to get happy first, then you'll get what you want. Get happy first, then you'll get more wonderful things that make you happy. Fast for money-itis, instant gratification-itis is like a drug. You always got to get the new thing. Always got to get more, go more and more and more, so that you can get that hit, so you can get that fix. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it's related to inconsistent-itis, where you're not consistent because you're jumping here, jumping there. You got to think of life, got to think of everything. Like classic example, working out, building your muscles up. You don't get it in one freaking day. You get it over a long period of time. It's hare versus tortoise. It's slow and steady wins the race, baby. Life is a marathon. It's a never-ending adventure, not a bloody sprint. All right, failure disease number 11, unteachable-itus. Classic failure disease. Lack of being teachable. I know it all. I've done it. I've seen it. I've been there, done that. Oh, I've heard that so many freaking times. That's just loser talk. I know everything related. It's related to skeptic-itis and doubt-itis. I tried that once. Your biggest investment is your education. So you got to be teachable. You always got to be learning. You always got to be growing. You always got to be expanding. You're either green and growing, or you are brown and rotting and dying. So that's why you got to get into my daily success rituals, which I put a link on this video. To get into the daily success rituals, you need to be doing things every morning, meditation, affirmations to pre-pave your way so you're creating what you want. All right, failure disease number 12, the final death blow. Care too much itis. You care. Brian DeFlores, I love Brian DeFlores. Crazy, amazing, cosmic artist. Love him to life. Calls this idiot compassion. Caring too much about what other people think and caring too much about other people's dramas and, classic believing that other people are victims. But especially caring about what other people think about you and what you're doing. Trying to prove your worth by showing people how amazing you are. Needing other people's approval for your happiness. Classic. Final death blow. Caring way too much about other people. Learn how amazing you are, how powerful you are, how priceless you are, so that you can get to a place where you don't care what other people think about you. And what other people do does not determine your happiness. Learn how to be happy regardless of external circumstances and regardless of what other people are doing, and you'll lead an amazing, happy, fulfilling, prosperous, healthy, wealthy life. All right. Hope you got something from it, this video podcast. If you got something from this, please share with your friends. Bless them with these amazing teachings. Come visit me at Stinkin-Thinkin-itus for more amazing success training, life training, fun training, adventure training. My name is Stinkin-Thinkin-itus, and I help success-minded people create the happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant and free lifestyle you love. Oh, and check the link on this video for my daily success rituals. Get stuck into them, baby. Thanks again for watching this video, listening to this podcast, and I wish you immense joy and abundance and happiness on your magnificent journey of divine creation. And, of course, remember to make life a holiday. Woohoo!